Hello, everyone. Today we're going to learn about time expressions that we use with the simple present tense. These are special words that help us talk about our daily routines and habits. So, what exactly are time expressions? Time expressions are words or phrases that tell us when something happens or how often it happens. They answer two important questions: when does it happen, and how often does it happen? These expressions help us understand the timing and frequency of actions in our daily life. Let's start with the expression every day. Every day means something happens all days without missing any day. It happens 7 days a week, every single day. For example, I brush my teeth every day. This means I brush my teeth on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Another example, she goes to school every day. This means she goes to school all the time during school days. Next, we have the word always. Always means something happens 100% of the time. It never stops, it happens continuously. For example, the sun always rises in the east. This is a fact that never changes. Another example, he always tells the truth. This means he never lies, he speaks the truth all the time. Now let's learn about usually. Usually means something happens most of the time, but not always. It's very frequent, but there can be exceptions. For example, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. This means most days I wake up at 7, but sometimes I might wake up earlier or later. Another example, they usually eat dinner at home. This means they eat at home most days, but occasionally they might eat out. The last expression is sometimes. Sometimes means something happens once in a while, not very often. It's less frequent than usually. For example, I sometimes drink coffee in the morning. This means I don't drink coffee every morning, only on some mornings. Another example, we sometimes go to the park on weekends. This means we don't go every weekend, just occasionally when we have time. Let's compare these expressions to understand frequency better. Always and every day are at the top because they happen all the time or every single day. Usually is below them because it happens most of the time, but not always. Sometimes is at the bottom because it happens the least frequently, only once in a while. This chart helps you visualize how often each expression represents. Here's an important reminder. Use these time expressions with simple present tense to show routines and habits. Let me give you some quick examples. I always study English. She reads every day. We usually exercise. They sometimes cook. Remember, these expressions help you describe your daily activities and how often you do them. Practice using these words in your own sentences to talk about your routines.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.